It was Wallace.
This meeting to order on October 22nd at 6 p.m. Roll call, please, when you're ready.
McLaughlin. Bernadoni.
Yes.
Contact.
Yes.
Burdick. She's coming to start with her. Olson.
Yes.
Gans. Yes. Starting off hot. Goff.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Ketchum.
Here.
Ms. Malcolm.
Here.
All right.
All right. Pledge of allegiance.
I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Is there anybody that wants to speak? Looks like PTC didn't make it, or someone's speaking on her behalf.
I think she's coming, but they're
The
at
meeting, okay.
There's like
All right, Bob, what you got for?
Do have some recognition. First one is the Illinois Principal Association has designated the week of 19th through the 25th, which is this week, as Principal Appreciation Week. And so Friday is designated as Principal Appreciation Day. And so I wanted to make sure and recognize Ms. Malcolm and thank her for all of her work. And Tonica, it comes with a press release from the IPA, as well as an official proclamation from Governor Pritzker. So you can have those two things
Wow.
for a
Thank
keepsake for this
you.
week.
I feel
Congratulations.
so appreciated.
Yes.
Thank you.
Just
Thanks,
you wait
Trace.
for Friday.
Oh,
Well, we're told that it's on.
Wait, what?
Also want to recognize Kelsey Manning, who is in kind of in training to be our full-time bookkeeper. Kelsey is doing a wonderful job so far, and I appreciate all of the work that she does put in on a daily basis. There's many times where she's over here very late to meet with Tracy Schwimlin. There's times when she's attended some professional development off-site. There's times that she's worked a little bit from home just because of family situations or what have you, but she's doing a really good job so far, and I really appreciate the work that she's done. And there's a lot that goes into that position, and her having the background in finance that she does lends itself very well to that position. So I really appreciate her and glad to have her aboard in that position.
Yes, thanks. Okay, let's see. Looks like Bob added a late bill.
Yeah, there is one late bill that there is an updated agenda in your folder. The one that's online is updated as well. It's just a bill from lease that came late today that needs to be paid, so I included that in the late. Everything else is the same.
So can I have a motion to approve the updated agenda, please?
A motion.
When you're ready.
Bernadoni.
Yes.
Contact.
Yes.
Olson.
Yes.
Gans. Yes. Goff.
Okay, consent agenda, there's a lot in there. Regular board meeting, executive session, the committee of the board notes. We're gonna be talking to two bonding agents tonight, district bills. Do you wanna go over any of your stuff, Bob? And then we can kind of go over the.
Just one for you from our real good friend Owen Wang from the Illinois Valley Times regarding high school students. We don't have high school students, and so you'll have to contact LP about that. And so everything else is pretty standard. You see the treasurer reports, the district bills, and then hype and the lease bill that came in late. Everything else is pretty much standard.
In regards to the committee of the board notes, if, Brenda, did you get a chance to look at that from the meeting that you and I weren't able to attend?
He doesn't get it.
Okay. So if there's any questions on that, our next steps again are to meet tonight. And then Bob was thinking doing another board as a whole.
Yeah, so we'll meet tonight and interview bonding companies. We'll interview Stiefel, and we'll interview Bernardi Securities. Once we solidify who we're going to work with as far as a bonding agent, then we'll need to meet again as a committee of the board and put a final, get a final idea of what these capital projects are going to look like. And then we'll need to probably have another one in the near future with the bonding agent, and then talk about some finances at that point too.
Everybody good with those next steps?
Yep.
Any questions on the bills? We did physically bring them also, if anybody would like to peruse them. Can I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
I'll motion.
Second.
Roll call when you're ready.
Bernadoni,
Yes.
Konzak,
Yes.
Olson,
Yes.
Gans, yes, Goff.
Financials, Bob?
So financial report, we are at 25% of the way through our school year. As you can see that we are at, revenues are at 58.01%, expenditures are at 23.77. Again, the operating funds are the ones that get the most activity. Those are the ones that we track the closest. Pretty much where we normally are at this point in the year with we're at with percentages of revenues versus expenditures. Any questions you might have? No.
Are you? Oh, thank you. It's upside down.
Very nice touch, like that.
Very much appreciated. Okay. Any questions on that? Can I have, let's see, a motion to approve the September financial report, please?
Motion. A second.
Roll call when you're ready.
Konzak,
Yes.
Riddick,
Yes.
Olson,
Yes.
Gans, yes, Goff,
Yes.
Bernadoni.
Yes.
Tracy.
Okay. So upcoming important dates, October 17th was the end of first quarter, and our report cards are going to be issued on Friday. I know it says October 23rd, but grades are just due today, so they're turn them around within like less than 24 hours. So they're going out on Friday. Then also on Friday is our first PBI celebration. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that in a minute. Then November 5th and 6th, parent-teacher conferences. Those are both 2 p.m. dismissals. That is not on our calendar that they're 2 p.m., but they are 2 p.m. because the conferences actually start at 3 o'clock. So it'd be kind of hard to do everything and have full day. So Thanksgiving lunch is also on November 6th, so super busy day that day. Then November 7th, there's no school. It's also a girls basketball tournament, a Cobra tournament that we're hosting here. And then November 11th is our Veterans Day program, which we are very excited about. Okay.
Does that start?
At 9 a.m. and it's going to be wonderful and very heartwarming, and hopefully if you guys can make it to the program, it's going to be really cute. The kids are singing. There's
I'm gonna try to come.
there's lots of cuteness going on, and it's just going to be, and the kids are reading the winners of the American Legion essay will be reading, the first and second place winners. So the kids have been working diligently on this. It's an anonymous competition. The American Legion members are coming to pick up the essays on Friday, and they will judge, and then we will make the announcement ahead of time because we are going to ask the students to read their essays during the ceremony. So, and the essay topic was about patriotism, what it means to be a patriot, and how they can contribute to their country. So, pretty cool. All right, campus update. So iReady, if you noticed when you came in, the data wall that I track every single week. I look at how the kids are doing. I'm looking at if they're making progress. I'm also looking at their minutes. One of the big things that I keep driving home is 45 minutes in reading, 45 minutes in math. This is what's going to make progress. This is where we're going to start seeing that academic needle moving. And so now the kids and the teachers are all taking the kids and they're having data conversations with the students. And then this week we started, if the kids got their 45 minutes of both reading and math, they have a sticker on the chart with their name on it. So they're looking to see if their name's on there. We're really trying to have our kids take ownership of their learning. It's really important, and the why behind it. Like, why are we doing this? So the next data point is going to be October 30th. That's going to be our third data point with growth monitoring. And at that point, we're really going to start seeing those bar graphs and making sure that that trajectory is going in the right direction, which is what we want. And then the winter diagnostic is set for December. I did go in and I spoke with 6th, 7th, and 8th graders today. We talked about state testing data. We talked about iReady. Why are we doing this? Why we started Spark? Just so they kind of have a fundamental understanding of why it's so important that we take our academics seriously here. And I think that they were very receptive, very respectful. And I know that we have really smart kids here. And I just don't know if they took, the assessments very seriously. And so I'm like, this is why. And I explained, like, we get a report card too. And a lot of kids didn't know that, or they just didn't seem like they weren't connecting the dots. So just trying to take ownership of their learning, which leads me to why we're doing student-led conferences this year. So totally new format for everybody, but we're really excited. The teachers and I talked, and I gave them like a format and a template that they can follow. And it's going to be, the students are reflecting on what they're doing in their school their day, and leading the conversation. And again, the teachers as facilitators, but the kids really taking ownership of their learning. Because if they're not taking ownership of their learning, honestly, they're gonna rote, right? They're gonna resuscitate what they need to do, but they're not gonna internalize the importance. And we really want to show that we do take our, everything that we do here is important from top to bottom, right? So anyway, student-led conferences, I'm really excited to see how that goes with the kids. So anyway, yeah. Campus safety, we are putting the high visibility window stickers. They're going to be going up. You'll notice like every room has a number, and that gets shared with the sheriff, so that if there's ever a situation where they need to come in, they know they have a map and they know exactly this room number is room number 4 or whatever. But they suggested that we replace, because they're kind of faded, they've been up for a while, the high visibility sticker, so that they, like, if they're here at night or something, they shine a flashlight, they can see the room numbers really easily. So those are going to be updated. We have them, we just got to get them up, which aligns with our campus safety plan. Okay, PBIS, we're really excited about that. So this first celebration is on October 24th. I don't know if you had an opportunity to look at our quarterly expectations. So, the premise behind PBIS is, every child has an ability to do good and make good decisions, right? And so even if they go awry a little bit and there's an office referral, it's not the end of the world. And, we still want them to know that they're still celebrated. So while we have some kiddos that, kind of got off the rails a little bit a few times this semester, they're still going to be able to participate for some of the celebration, because at the end of the day, we don't want to take it away completely, because that's going to negate the whole premise behind why we do what we do, right? So this Friday, our kinder through 4th graders are doing pumpkins, popcorns, and a movie, and I told them they can also wear pajamas. And then our 5th through 8th grade had choice, because we know some kids love to be super active, some kids love to be super artsy, and some kids like to just chill. So 5th through 8th grade gets pumpkins, popcorns, and a movie, or tie-dye t-shirt making, or dodgeball tournament. And so we've got a pretty good leveled mix of all the kids 5th or 8th grade choosing. That seems to be pretty equal representation. So we're excited about that. And then quarter 2 is going to take place in January, and we're raising funds for that. So if you go out in the hallway and want to contribute and put feathers on a turkey, there's a couple of us on there, but somebody's got a lot of feathers.
They made a large donation to make sure it's evened out amongst everybody.
So whoever gets the most feathers by the end of next Friday has to wear a blow-up turkey costume at our turkey luncheon. And all the proceeds goes straight back towards PBIS. And which is cool because like next quarter, I think I'm gonna do a cooking thing. So I know a lot of kids may wanna do that, so we'll see. All right, enrollment, we did lose one student, but I did also have, they moved to Las Vegas. But I did have an inquiry about a homeschool student that might be coming back, so we'll see. Hoping they do. I told them, you're more than welcome. We'd love to have you. And then highlights, we had our flu shot clinic. We did have low numbers, but we did get it done. It was highly appreciated. Miss Jen mentioned that some of the people that may not have come is because they were worried they weren't going to get their 20 cents off per
The
gallon.
fuel saver.
The fuel saver.
Yeah.
But they did honor the fuel saver because I got a coupon. So that's
So
why
innovators were
the
concerned.
fuel saver did happen. And like I said, we're doing student-led conferences this year, so totally new, but I think it's great. And you know what's cool about it is just even tonight, the kids are talking about their data. And I don't think that ever happened here before. So and I have to say kudos to our staff, because honestly, like everybody's working super hard at all the things that we're doing. They're talking to the kids about data. They're talking about grades. Like I'm sure grades were discussed before, but it's different when you have these like data numbers to look at, right? And so, sorry, I keep saying the word data, but it is important. I mean, but it's measurable. It's measurable. It's it's quantifiable. Anyway, so I'm excited about student-led conferences. And then our new student mentor started last week, and she's wonderful. Like she is already working with kids. She's got, parent support. We're identifying kiddos that just need a little extra support in different areas. And she is super sweet. She's really, she's amazing. So kudos to her. And yeah, we're looking forward to this Friday and just all the wonderful things that are happening. And I want to say publicly, thank you. I had the nicest Facebook post on Monday. My eyes may have leaked a little bit. I just truly want to say thank you to everybody for showing their appreciation. And I keep saying this to people, I truly do love this community and love this school. And so I'm just very happy to be here.
Thanks, Tracy.
We appreciate you. I would like to say thank you for what you've done with PBIS. That's been a particular concern for me for years. I've raised that concern. I felt like there wasn't much progress. And one of my kids came home the other day and said how much he was looking forward to PBIS celebration. First time I've heard that the whole time.
I have goosebumps. Yay! Well, and that's the PBIS committee too. We have Ms. Schneider's on there, Ms. Laram, Ms. Cass.
Ms. Cass,
Ms.
Ms.
Cass,
Kilter, Mr. Rucker.
Kilter and Mr. Rucker, and we're gonna meet again about Q2. We're really trying to make things like, what do the kids want? What do they want to do? And help supply that, and they deserve it. They deserve to take a break. They're working hard, and our staff's working hard. So, gonna celebrate. Thank you.
Who do you want to take as athletic director? You want me or you?
Well, the athletic, Tracy and I can kind of tag team that, but
Okay.
if you have any questions, we'll try to answer what we can. Tricia is supervising. We're supposed to be supervising the game, but she's been in an accident. And so I know she was in the hospital yesterday. I don't think it's serious, but that's why she's not here.
We were just not answering.
Anyway, if you have any questions about any of her notes on the report, we'll do our best to answer those for you.
I didn't know that happened with Tricia, but we are, like we discussed, gonna have a meeting next week, and then we'll get back to you.
Yes, so we're gonna meet both board presidents and both principals and athletic directors and just kind of brainstorm some ideas on how best we can help improve sportsmanship among our fans. We're already doing some small things, but it's never a bad idea to meet, see how we can make things a little bit better, a better fan experience for everybody involved. Keep you updated on that once it takes place.
Do you know if Ricky was coming to speak for PTC?
Oh, I don't know. You may ask her.
We gotta keep moving here.
Yeah.
She was.
Yeah, okay, let's see.
Did she ask you to say something? Remember, because she didn't know if she could come.
She's got something that she really wants to say, I imagine.
I thought she told me she was gonna send somebody in her place.
Well, I was at the last meeting, and I know she was having a hard time finding somebody. They bought the Disney tickets, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
For the Disney on Ice, right? The Disney on
Okay.
Ice.
And if we get down through the discussion items and she appears, we can always come back and.
Are you messaging her?
Yeah, I got it.
You wanna go over the school report card then?
Yeah, so discussion items, school report card comes out, it's made public on October 30th at 9 o'clock. And so we have a link on our website that people can go to, put in Tonica Grade School, and it'll bring up our current, well, our up-to-date school report card. Understand that it's last year's school year, as that's kind of the cycle that takes place. But the data and everything that's involved in that report card is embargoed until October 30th at 9 o'clock when they make it public. So that will be, anybody from the public can go on our website and check out our report card.
I think I gave you a business card of the guy that was basically created it. Do you remember, do you think you still have that? It's a-
Probably, I do keep all that
Okay.
stuff.
If you have that, maybe you and Tracy wanna well, she might wanna reach out to him and find out what he knows and get in touch with him. Because when I went, he was showing me how you could do narratives, you can tell your story, you can you can't alter data, but you can.
No, you're basically
You
just
can-
telling your story.
Yeah, you can make some
Narration.
changes to that, and I don't know if you guys updated to you and Tracy now, is that
Yeah.
Holly, okay.
Mhm.
Yep, and it's got my name on it.
The this should say FY '26 tax levy update. So I'm pretty close to being complete with the tax levy. There's a few final things I want to go through and check again before it's done. It'll be ready for the November meeting. We'll have a tentative levy ready for that meeting. And so in keeping with the timeline, December meeting will have the levy approved. And then the next day, I'll be making the trip to the courthouse, getting it filed and going through that whole process there. Tonica Fire Department and Ambulance Townwide Collection. This is something that the board contributes to annually. Last year we did 1,000. This year we're doing 1,000 again. If anyone wants to have a photo op holding this check for our website, then tonight, right now would be the time to do that.
Yeah, we thought we'd hand it to
I
him.
forgot to put him on the sheet.
Yeah.
He told me to.
And then if you two could, one of you, I'll give you this check and then make sure it gets to the right place. Want to do that now somewhere or something, maybe against a wall or something?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't wanna hand it.
I didn't vote.
Your fire department reps.
I got my hat. Should I put
One
my-
person's gonna.
Jennifer, maybe Jennifer can handle one of that. There you go.
Somebody, do you want me to take a picture or somebody take a picture?
Yes.
If somebody can take a picture.
I know. Or,
Oh, I'm just putting my hat on, so let's.
or Miss Malcolm.
Just
do you
go
want me
get
to
like
take a
against
picture of
that
your
wall
phone?
maybe or down there would be.
I can take a picture if you want me to. You want me to use your phone? Or I
Maybe,
can use my phone.
You can use your phone.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
What do you want me to do?
You're gonna go like this and hold your hand and smile.
Okay, you
Just three of you want in there?
Yeah, kind of now.
All right.
Move to the left away from that
Are you talking to
thing
me?
behind you.
The emergency.
Oh,
This way.
I'm gonna fall over this.
You've got that,
Just be careful with
Please do
that.
Do you notice when you take, are you laughing at me because I took three?
No.
Oh, okay, I took them.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Do we look-
Oh, I didn't look. I only have to look for my daughters. Yes. You gotta put a smile, your eyes are open.
Okay, thank you.
So, we want that posted on our Facebook. So Pam, if you would forward those to Amy, or just have her
I
post
will.
those on our site, it'd be great.
I said something stupid, I laughed. I took like 7 pictures, that's
So I think this is a standing thing, we didn't have to vote on it.
This one.
No, we do not have to vote on that. It's
What's
been that Tonica stuff.
All right, joint
Conway.
annual conference.
Okay, so the joint annual conference takes place from November 21st to the 23rd. We were just talking a little bit beforehand. I included a rough itinerary as well as some information on this conference. This is kind of, being a board member, there are a few perks to this position. This might be the only perk that you get. And to attend this it's also about developing and growing professionally as a board member. There are lots of great sessions to go to. All the sessions that are listed on the IASB website. There's also an app that connects with the conference. It's called WHOVA, WHO.
Is that active yet?
It is,
Oh, wonderful.
WHOVA, I believe.
So check that out, download that. You can pick what you're gonna take.
Yeah, it is pretty handy.
Plan your whole situation.
Yeah, it's pretty handy.
And I gave you a map. They're all down here and we're up here. So last time I stayed at Sheridan, you could walk real quick.
I'm not sure how familiar you are with that area of Chicago. It's a very condensed, busy area. It's kind of spread out amongst a few different hotel sites that are near each other. And so prepare to do some walking, wear comfortable shoes, dress for the weather. It's cold now. I'm assuming whatever temperature here, it's going to be at least 5 degrees cooler up there.
I think there was like an hour break around lunchtime. Yeah, but you're gonna want to plan to not have to walk back a whole lot.
Yeah.
Those of you who are going for the first time, there is a session called Conference 101 that I highly suggest that you go to if it's your first time. I gave you some instructions on where that's at in the itinerary. Very informational, give you kind of what she just did and in kind of a nutshell, give you an overview of the site and some ins and outs and tips of the trade, kind of speak to about the conference itself. But overall, it's meant to be a learning experience for board members as well as time to bond together as boards and as just as people in general. So look forward to doing it with you all. And thanks to Matt for arranging the hotel for us as well. And
you had extra spots. You booked extra because we didn't know how many were going.
Yeah, I have up until like the day before to cancel. So
Bob, is this something that maybe we should take Tracy with us?
I'd have to look into if we can still get her, well, if she's available. It's up to her, I guess.
It's the weekend after.
Yeah.
Shotgun season.
Out of town.
After you're out of town.
no, it's in the shotgun.
It's the day of.
If you want to think about it,
Yeah.
let me know. Then there's no pressure. If you don't go this year, you can plan for it maybe.
Plenty of time in the future if you got too much going on, but if you want to join us,
Well, and
Thank you for the.
Friday should have to,
we'd have to get us up, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you have questions between now and when, I hope you all have my phone number. If for some reason we can set, typically that Friday evening event that we'll go to, it's nice to travel in a pack because that area that we're walking through is really condensed, a lot of traffic. The parade is, come on in, yep. The parade's going on Friday night, so there's a lot of stuff going on that night.
Can't we create a chat group in that Hoover?
Yeah.
Or is that public?
I think it's public
We
for
don't want
all
Okay.
the attendees. It might be easier to, just all everybody's got to get everybody's phone number to make sure we,
Yeah,
can
make sure you've got
text each
everybody.
other or call, whatever the case might be.
Okay.
If you have any questions between now and then, please reach out and let me know. I'm happy to troubleshoot those for you.
Perfect, okay. All right, and then before we go to an executive session, you want to explain why?
Yeah, so we have one action item before we go to closed session, and that is to appoint Kelsey Manning as our authorized IMRF agent. Right now, it's Tracy Schwimlin, and she does a lot of the reporting for IMRF. And so we're just trying to transition that over to Kelsey. And this is the first step, is to make sure we have an official board action item. And so tomorrow or Friday, when I come back, I'll have a copy of this sent with a form that I fill out from IMRF, send it in to them so they have some idea of the official action, and we can kind of get things transitioned over to her in that regard.
Any questions on that before we have can I have a motion to appoint her as IMRF agent for Tonica CCSD 79?
Motion. A second.
Roll call when you're ready.
Olson,
Yes.
Gans, yes, Goff.
Yep.
Bernadone,
Yes.
Conzak,
Yes.
Burdick.
Yes.
Okay, and then can I give can I have a motion for us to go into executive session at 6:28 PM?
A motion.
Okay,
I'll second.
and then we're just gonna have one action after.
I just have a question about that check, so I can tell her, do I say it's from Tonica School? Who do I say it's like donated from?
Tonica Board of Education.
Okay, thank you. And it was for $1,000, right?
Correct.
Need to vote on that. Oh, sorry.
Yes.
I didn't even eat any M&Ms.
Gans, yes. Goff.
Yes.
Bernadone.
Yes.
Concept.
Yes.
Burdick.
Yes.
Olson.
Yes.
All right. Thank you.